Hey guys, welcome to today. My name's Tati. Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We are going to bake our face like a cake. No, that's bad. We don't want cake face. We're gonna bake with no cake. Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We are talking all about baking our face. I don't know why I can't say that without wanting to like bust out laughing. It just sounds so just strange. I'm gonna bake my foundation, I'm gonna bake my under eye area, but really this is a makeup technique that is awesome if you want smooth, pore-free, beautiful, flawless, long-wearing, gorgeous. I mean, it's such a nice technique to use, especially if you are going out or you are going to be photographed. And this is something that has been around forever. It's nothing brand new. Makeup gurus here on YouTube cannot take credit for this. It's something behind the scenes that makeup artists and people in the theatrical community, drag community have been doing for ages. But I'm going to teach you how to properly bake your under eye area, any areas that you are highlighting that you want to bake. Basically, this is just going to make your concealer and foundation warm up with the powder and everything kind of meshes beautifully together with your skin's own natural heat and essentially bakes the powder into your face, and then you wipe away the excess and you are left with a beautiful finish. So we will see the magic in action. I'm going to zoom you guys in just a little bit closer and we will get started. Clearly I have foundation on, my eye makeup is done, and I have put a little concealer under my eyes, the Dior Skin Star Concealer number 2 beige, but I am going to take some brightening concealer, the Instant Age Rewind Eraser for dark circles. What I like to do is really press this, not in a straight triangle. You got to figure out what highlight works for you. I like to go kind of down the side of the nose and then right up through here. And this is basically where we are going to bake. Remember, light brings everything forward, dark brings it back. So that's the basic concept with highlighting and contouring. I'm going to go a little bit down the bridge of my nose. I like to bake my nose. And then I'm going to go up here, a little bit on the chin. You can go as crazy as you want with this. You can go as subtle as you want with this. It's really up to you. Now I'm just going to pat in that concealer. And patting makes sure that you are not rubbing the product around. That's why I like beauty blenders so much, because you're not using any strokes, you're just patting the product in. Okay, so right away before anything starts creasing, I like to take a dampened sponge. I'm using a beauty blender. You could use a wedge sponge, just use some type of sponge. Make sure it's dampened and not wet, just like slightly damp, or you could mist a Fix Plus on the sponge, but you do want it to have some little bit of moisture going on. So then I'm going to take the Coty Airspun powder. This is extra coverage translucent and is my favorite to bake with, but any loose powder will work. I'm just dipping this directly in here, very generously, and we are going to pat this underneath the eye. Don't press too hard. Just kind of pat, 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 pat. And I like using the tip a little bit to make sure that I'm angling it out where I want that strong highlight to be. And I like to bake down the bridge of my nose. I find it makes contouring a lot easier, and I feel like I have a very wide nose and I just like the way it looks slimmed out a little bit, and it's a good way to trick the eye. And I'll take just a dab down here. I do like to let the bake set underneath my eye for about 5 minutes. Now, on a regular morning when I'm getting ready, I would probably hop up, go check some email, make a protein shake, just go do something, you know, multitask and wait 5 minutes, come back, and then brush the excess off. So I'm just gonna kind of sit here and chill and bake my face. It's been about 5 minutes and I have let the powder sit long enough. I'm going to take a smaller brush like this. This is a highlight brush from Zoeva. I'm gonna grab a little bit of powder lightly on the brush. This helps everything to just kind of blend out when you fluff that powder away. You don't have to do this, optional, but you can if you want to be like a total perfectionist, which, hello, I am. Okay, so I'm just going to dust underneath the eye, Just lightly dust that excess off. And then I like to take whatever excess I have and just kind of lightly bring the powder on the rest of the face. And don't worry if it looks too powdery at first. If you're like, whoa, I'm a little bit chalky, this is crazy. Your skin will continue to warm up the powder and the foundation, and it will continue to look better and better. But we are going to be using some setting sprays to take down some of that powderiness that's on the top. But right now what we are going to do is bronze up the face just a little bit. I'm going to use Benefit's Hoola Bronzer, and I'm using my beloved giant It Cosmetics brush. And I'm just very lightly going around the perimeter. A lighter touch will actually help you out quite a bit. When you use too heavy of a hand, you move the product around too much, so keep that in mind. And also something nice about baking is it allows every other product that you put on your face to really blend out beautifully without any skipping or patchiness. I am going to contour a little bit. I'm going to take my favorite contour powder at the moment from Smashbox, from this giant palette right here, on the NARS Ita brush. I like to focus more back to my hairline versus coming down low. I'm going to take a little bit of blush from Ben Nye. And then something I really love doing when I bake and I really focus on contour and highlight and really having everything under the eye be super smooth and kind of powdery is I like to balance it out by using a ton of highlight. It just kind of makes the eye a little bit confused, I feel, because there's like so much glowiness, but everything is so mattified and perfect and poreless. It just looks beautiful. I just love it. Okay, so I'm going to take this Make It Forever Wavy 140 brush, and I'm going to grab the highlight out of the Smashbox Shape Matters palette, and got a crap ton on there, like a lot. And I'm going to go right up here, take it a little bit low. I'm going to go on the tip of the nose, pretty heavy. Flip the brush and the other side still has a fresh kind of coat on there. Get down this cheekbone. And then I am going to take the brush that we got the excess bake off with and just make sure that those edges are a little bit blended. I don't like it when you can see like just a strip of highlight and it's not blended in with the rest of your makeup. So this step for me is really important if you're using a heavy hand with the highlight. All right, I'm going to finish up my lower lash line and then we will set everything. To set everything today, I am going to use the Glossier Soothing Face Mist. This is a rose water spray. It has glycerin in it. It's going to kind of help everything just join together and look super flawless. And then once that is fanned off and dried, I'm going to use the Dermablend Set and Refresh Long Lasting Makeup Setting Spray. I am really enjoying this. I recently hauled it and it is quite nice. I do go a little bit nuts with the setting sprays. This is just one of my tricks to make everything look as natural as possible while wearing a lot of makeup. It's so smooth under here, I kind of look like a little dolly. Look how smooth that is though. Like just really just erases everything underneath your eye. All right, so that is how you bake your face successfully. It is very easy to do. I hope that you guys enjoyed this kind of tutorial just focused on one makeup technique. If you guys want me to do the same thing on strobing, or if there is another specific makeup step technique that you want really clarified and just for a video to be dedicated to talking about that, let me know. I'm happy to do these because I'm a big believer that anybody can do any of these makeup techniques, be it a wing liner, baking, contouring, highlighting, strobing. You guys can do it. Makeup's a lot easier than you think. We overcomplicate things sometimes. We're a little too hard on ourselves sometimes, and just have fun with it. Try it out. If you don't like it, wash it off, and it's no big. So I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video, and let me know that you liked it by giving this one a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Mwah.